Okay, so here we go. We're at Charlotte for the Rallycross race here through the infield, and we're starting in second. That three car on the inside is the pole sitter. Here we go. Nope. The three car on the inside is a pole sitter. Looks like the 8 got an awesome jump on the start there, kind of getting squeezed. A little bit of a passenger. Just kind of hit the brakes and let that happen. Not really a lot I could do. The pole sitter there got a clean getaway, and now it's just a matter of trying to see what we can do with him. We got a little jump here. This turn here, I feel like I'm pretty decent at. That could have been a little better. This turn here is tricky. It's a flat, long, kind of slow turn. You definitely have to use the emergency brake. So I've mapped my clutch pedal to be the emergency brake. And this is a joker lap. So one lap of the race, one and only one, you have to take this alternate little route here. They do this in Rallycross. I think it's to make it a little more interesting for passing in case you're faster than the car in front of you, but you can't quite find a spot to get by. Adds a little kind of strategy and timing in there. So we did it early because in a previous race I forgot to do it the whole time and ended up losing a finishing position because of it. It looks like the leader also happened to make a mistake on the next lap after we did the joker, which was fortuitous because that meant we were still within reach here. So he hasn't done the joker lap yet. The joker lap is a little bit longer on this track. On some tracks it's shorter, but this one it's longer. So that's basically a little bit of time we have sort of in the bag now against the other car because we've done the longer lap and he hasn't. Oh, screwed up my entry line there. Look at this going in here. We get the car pitched sideways and back on the gas. Back on the gas a little earlier than the car in front. And kind of the same thing here. Pitch the car sideways with the e-brake and back on the gas a little bit earlier. I feel like there's a better line than I'm doing, but I feel like I have a little bit of advantage through there over the leader. Leader's a little quicker through here than me, I feel like, and a little quicker into this turn 1 right here, but it doesn't really seem to pay off for him. He throws it a little harder, but it doesn't really seem to help.
We don't have the data.
So basically I feel like I'm faster through this turn and the next one, and we're kind of even through everywhere else. He's touched the wall there again. He may have given himself a little bit of damage. I see a little bit of white on the tire from this angle. I don't know if he had a little bit of wheel damage perhaps. He's a little quicker through here, keeping it kind of tucked more inside. And you see he whips it right near that pole a bit harder. I do a different kind of line. That was kind of perfect, coming in really close to the wall without hitting the wall. I'd like to be closer on this one, but can never seem to nail it. He's quick through this one too. Doesn't seem to break and makes it through there pretty consistently, except for that lap 2 thing where he made a mistake. Again, you see him making up a little bit of ground through here. A little bit more ground through here. Let's switch camera angles and see how it looks. Different angle.
I didn't catch that.
That line right, that banner right there is the start-finish line. So this right here, we just went under the start-finish line. So again, getting the car pitched a little bit earlier, back on the throttle a little earlier. It's not a lot, but trying to put pressure, be consistent here.
No, I just can't hear you. We don't have that data.
Again, you see I got the car more pitched going through there. and got him on exit. So let's see that. Let's see if we can get a better angle of this one. So we'll go in slow-mo. So we get the car pitched here a bit harder and earlier, and back on the throttle a bit more. He's still trying to get his car turned kind of and drive through the turn. We got most of our turning done, and I'm back on the throttle hard. And I can't see him in my mirror, but it said I was clear, so I just stayed on the throttle and kept going with it and was happy with that. What you don't see right here, let's switch cameras again. He went for the Joker that lap. You can see it right there. He decides after he got past, okay, go ahead and go for the Joker. In retrospect, he should have done the Joker at the end of lap 1. But it's sometimes hard to think of everything in the moment. This turn 1 has caught me out a little bit of trying to dive in too hard and drifting out to that wall. So I'm trying to be a little bit cautious with it. I'm trying to take a better line through that turn 2, being as how I've turned in early a couple of times and had to change my line mid-turn to avoid the inside wall. Getting better through that one. That looked pretty good. I kept it closer to the inside. I'd really ideally like to be even closer to the inside through here for a shorter line. But basically, you're using the emergency brake to get the car pitched sideways and then back on the throttle pretty hard to keep the tires from hooking up. So you're still using the spinning of the tires to help continue to rotate the car, and then kind of play with the throttle a little bit to not be spinning them too much faster, but just a little bit faster than what traction might be. You could see for a second the rear locked up on that. And here's that turn kind of with a crossover going over the bridge. You can see the onboard, I got the windshield wipers going. I hit them sometimes to try to clean the window. It does get a little bit dirty through certain sections of the track. I generally try to clean it right at the asphalt section, just because it has the most dirt. These camera angles are switching around a lot on me, I feel. Let's try to stick with one. So here, getting the car pitched, trying to keep it pinned down close to the inside, and try to basically make turn 1 and 2 into kind of one big long turn, if we do it right. And that was the end. That was the end of the last lap, and so I just locked it up and parked it there. So that was it. That was the race. Started second, had that action at the beginning, then caught back up to the leader, then passed the leader, and then he did his Joker lap. And so you see our laps are pretty consistent here. 46, 46, 46, 45, 46, 46, 45, 46, 45. So Real happy with that performance. It was consistent, didn't really make any major errors. That was a blast. Thanks for watching.